And for our finale for the 2K TV wrap party, we've got Team 2K TV versus the world. So welcome to the show. This is very exciting because we're going to run 5v5 today.
Shout out to all of the community joining us here today. You guys are awesome at the game, and I'm a little bit intimidated. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Let's talk about the strategy on.
Up next, the Knicks taking on the Nuggets. For New York, they now hold 6th place in the Eastern Conference. And as we're moving into the back half of the season, they're looking to climb higher. Nuggets, Knicks, the tip-off coming up right after this. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And now the New York Knicks starters. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Stockton. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for the Nuggets, Jones is out there with Allen. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Gasol in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Now here's Stockton. Here's LaVine, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. LaVine's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Knicks. Upside Wilkins.
You know, Wilkins gives you a lot of highlights, but this time showing you he can get gritty and get his hands dirty, absorbing the contact and still getting the shot in the air.
Denver shooting their first free throws of this game.
Wilkins. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Both free throws good from Wilkins. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages as a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
Here's Aldridge. John Stockton making his last shot, and now it's Stockton running. He can go all the way.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Jones against Stockton. Hits Allen on the wing. Bean with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And finished off by McDaniel.
LaVine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Down low. Here's Jones. The Knicks pull it in.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Knocked loose. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's LaVine. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Marc Gasol.
Well, that was simply a ferocious play that time by Stockton. Gets the ball inside, draws the foul, and still insists on getting the shot up.
And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Tell you what, if you let me pick just one point guard to run my offense, man, you could not go wrong with John Stockton. He might be my first pick. He's a prototypical textbook point guard.
And Towns the bucket on the assist by Stockton. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
It's Jones on the way. He's covered by Stockton. Yep, it counts.
Boy, Gasol with the punishing pick that time.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Allen against Levine. 18 feet out. The shot's good from Stockton. Stockton's got 7.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups or dunks, but not now.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs. Now
here's Jones. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Jones finds Wilkins with the fadeaway. Olajuwon with the rebound. Stockton down low. Defended by Jones. Outside LaVine. Offensive rebound and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Dominique Wilkins.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Gasol's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Allen. Now here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Knicks leading by 11. Out to the wing. Here's McDaniels. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
You know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Gasol, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Jones, the pass to Wilkins. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Nuggets. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
And I think for Denver, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Zach LaVine.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Stockton kicks to LaVine. Five to shoot. And stolen by Aldridge. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
Can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
Here's Stockton. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
A big-time effort for John Stockton, providing a lot of energy for the New York Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
The Nuggets trail by 14, and New York looking at who they've got. They've got Zach LaVine. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Elijah Wan, and it's Stockton in at the point.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Pass to McDaniels. Elijah Wan, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Denver grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Wilkins surveying the defense. It's good. Wilkins has got 8 points.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jared Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. The footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt this to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. D.A., thank you. Stockton against Jones. Passes it to Murray. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Allen's checked in for Murray. Jared Allen's checked in for New York. A nice shot by McDaniels.
What a move by McDaniels, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
To the paint. Here's Gasol. That one good for 2. Gasol's got his first points of the night. The Knicks leading by 8. Stockton looking around. Here's LaVine. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Mid-range, no problem for LaVine. He easily adjusts his shot as needed.
Jones, the pass to Gasol. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. McDaniels. Wilkins with the defensive effort. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
No hesitation, no fear in Allen. I mean, he'll go right at those big fellas.
For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And Allen drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Stockton dishes to Allen. McDaniels with the ball. Gasol covering. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Jones. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Jones has got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And LaVine throws it down.
And over over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Stockton against Jones. Nobody near Allen. They get the rebound and finish off by Gasol.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Wilkins, and he gets the bucket.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
For Denver, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Aldridge, he's checked in for Gasol. Cooper, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Knicks leading by 3. Stockton outside. Now the pass to Cooper. Allen trying to break free. They break even by modern big man standards. Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the 3.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
The free throw drops for Towns.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
And Towns drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Allen. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Karl Anthony Towns.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Pass to Cooper. Stockton outside. Allen trying to break free, and Jones sends it back. Wilkins outside. He feeds it to Aldridge. He's off on that one.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
Here's Jones, and the rejection by Towns. Jones, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the shot goes down. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Aldridge. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Got to respect the jump shot of Aldridge. I mean, even when the defense is in his grill, this guy still gets it off on time.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Stockton, no good. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Pass to Wilkins. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And New York came out ready to play. They blasted through the opening period like a tornado, at one point leading by 16. They could do nothing wrong in the first quarter, ending with a 14-point lead. The second quarter was a different story, as they gave up quite a bit of ground in the scoring column, but still managed to end the half up by 7. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Dominique Wilkins.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 7-point differential. They've got Aldridge. Allen is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Gasol at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Have to Aldridge up better than that. I mean, especially when he's roaming around this area of the floor.
Here's Towns. And he lays it straight in. Towns has got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard. Yeah,
if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
On the wing, Stockton. Aldridge is covering. Stockton the pass to Olajuwon. Over Jones. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Stockton.
The assist.
Stockton's got 6 assists here tonight. Jones against Stockton. Off the run. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Levine. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And there it is for him. He's got 10.
Like the determination. McDaniels not backing down.
The pass to Gasol. Over Olajuwon, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Knicks leading by 14. Stolen by Wilkins. Inside, stolen by Levine. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And Towns throws it down.
And you have 2 things working there. Good awareness by Levine on the pick. Then the quick decision to throw it ahead.
Denver calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup men. Well, you look at Stockton, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
Here's Wilkins. Drops it in from 11 feet. Wilkins has got 15.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Knicks.
Outside, Towns. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
3 points.
Levine's got 5 assists in the game. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Gasol. Knicks with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the dunk by Towns.
Rolling.
Assisted.
Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Murray down low. Stockton's on it. And the rejection by Towns. Just 3 to shoot. Aldridge, no luck.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And stolen by Aldridge. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Kicks it out to Allen. Good on the triple. He has 5.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Clark, and you mentioned this. What you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scores. And this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Using the soft touch, Murray rainbows it up and down.
To the inside, Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Andrew Bogut checked in for Gasol. Gasol comes in for Aldridge. Scotty's checked in for Dominique Wilkins. And Smith subbed in for Ray Allen. And New York with a change here, too. Cooper's checked in. And there's the drive. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first personal
That is
foul.
high-powered concentration right there. Cooper refusing to allow the defense to throw him off.
Line for 1.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
The Nuggets trail by 20. Murray outside. Here's Scott. And again, Denver with the triple.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Here's Olajuwon. That one goes. Count it. Olajuwon's got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Stolen by Stockton. Pass to Cooper. Back to Stockton. Pass to Cooper. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Bogut.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And that one is good. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol just overwhelming the defense with his length.
Stockton left side, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Knicks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Shooting for New York. Stockton. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Stockton drops them both. And so it's New York with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Jared Allen is out there with Levine. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Jones in at the 1. Scott kicks to Bogut. Denver passing it around. Out left to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Murray, no good. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Knicks. Jones with it. Back to Stockton. This one for 3. Rebounded by Bogut. The Nuggets trail by 19. Here's Scott. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside, Jones. With the drive, and he banks in the layup. Jones has got his first basket. The Nuggets shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Murray against Jones. Passes it to Scott. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
Gasol's checked in for the Nuggets. Aldridge comes in for Pau Gasol. And then for New York, Bill Lambier's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's McDaniels in for Levine. Stockton against Smith. The pass to Lambier. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Outside, Scott. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. And another miss by Denver. New York leading by 21. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
For the Nuggets. Wilkins is checked in for Scott. Allen comes in for Smith. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jamal Murray. Here's Allen. Aldridge up on top. Wilkins passes to Allen. Jones against Stockton. Jones dishes to Allen. Rebounded by Lambier. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Olajuwon, and it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
We've seen some amazing offensive performances recently. Clark, is it possible someone could match Wilt's 100-point game?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if I'm ready to go that far, but I also said I'd never see a 16 beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament, and it's happened twice in the last 5 years. So never say never, but you got to think, you're seeing teams put up 165, 170 points in a game. Could a player get 100 of those? I think it's possible.
Jones, the pass to Olajuwon, and that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's 11 points for Hakeem Olajuwon.
And, you know, even when you D Olajuwon up, he still overwhelms you with his size and footwork. Outstanding feel for the interior.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Jones, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
It's Allen on the wing. Over Jones, and again it's Denver.
A pure shooter if there ever was one. Allen easily knocks down the mid-range.
Stockton outside. Here's McDaniels. Here's Olajuwon. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Gasol. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Allen taking it all the way to the rim. Hand delivering that one. Doorstep throwdown.
Stockton kicks to Lambier. Back to Stockton. Good D by Jones. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Denver. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll
see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Pau Gasol has checked in for Denver. Then for the Knicks, Towns comes in for Lambeer, and Levine subbed in for Stockton. Levine can't hit.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New York.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept. It can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Inside, here's Brown. The stupendous finish in traffic.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Listen, drumming the bass, but moving your pace. I paint a picture, you just spreading a propaganda. Rock up been taken off and she gave me a proper land. And I went through them back and so never no dandruff. I don't got all my answers, you living off of answers. And you taking pride in the gimmick, only for the paper while I fly into the premise. Fashion over love you cause your album full of fillers. The hype done got you gas, your fans decreasing when it simmers. But it's not my business.
Do for a little entertainment system. I'm here for the PlayStation 2, the best entertainment system to hit the world.
Perfect. Don't work, I be on a game all day. Don't text if you want attention from me. Roscoe's won't take the EBT. Guess I gotta go get this money. Looks like biscuit stairs don't faze me. Just mad, don't care, don't faze me. Take it back, first world problems, internet problems, influences. Don't you know that I'm stuck on stupid, and I'm a try. Mindless. So I picked up my controller and no PlayStation, I played it. 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 Perfect. Don't school. Genius got me at attention, shorty. Mom said can't be on a game all day. Can't say forget this money. And I get this money. So I